Navi's going to have a very good laning phase with Mirana. I think it's very good.
Try not to hit the Luna, caught out too many
Suneko.
ally creeps, but yeah, Suneko.
Oh, the bash!
Oh, gets the bash connection, which means that
my
they're going to
God.
get the first blood. 3-4-3 will pick up the last hit.
But mid one as well is very strong in this lane. Dendi maybe leading like a couple CS, but nothing too crazy. Top
Here
lane,
we go.
first
So
move.
Nico, after he goes down in the bottom lane, joins action at the top, which helps with the heal bomb factor a bit, and they try to burst down Mushi. They almost get down that Sand King, but the Shallow Grave is going to be coming out from Artstyle, and we'll keep him alive and well. They look for a second kill on DJ, and they're going to get it. Burrow will cancel that TP, and Navi's come right back into the game now, 2 kills their way.
Perfect movement by Suneko.
And with all these kills coming together, he's going to get a quick level 6. He's going to get a quick track, and Navi's going to be very happy about that one. FNATIC looking to kind of get some momentum back their way here at the bottom lane. They're in pursuit. Can they get to Ira? The Moonlight Shadow does come out from Dendi. Keeps him good for now, but not good enough. Eventually the chase will be on, and they'll be able to sense him and take him down. Meanwhile, top lane, Suneko, MVP of the early game right now, in a bit of trouble, but that same Midnight Shadow keeps him alive, but not for Luna. They're going to be able to take her down. It's Navi who get another strike their way. Mid 1 suddenly shows up in the top lane, and he's in pursuit, and he will be able to get the takedown of Dazzle. It's absolute bloodshed all over this top lane, as they will also find another kill. It's General picking up a double at the end of the day.
And Suneko denies himself.
And in the best case scenario for your Void, you're looking to debut your Chrono by setting up a huge momentum swinging fight. But this one very defensive, and Navi dictating when is going to be used. Ice Blast flies in, the first one of the game, going to be connecting on not 1 but 2 there. So Nico needs the Grave to stay alive, but Artstyle doesn't have a Grave for himself. But suddenly a turnaround play. It's General who shows up just in time with a beautiful Burrow strike, and he secures a mega kill streak for himself. FNATIC, though, we have to look their way now that we know that Navi have pretty much everything they can ask for at this point in the game. What are FNATIC going to do? And the first thing they want to do is make a jump to the bottom lane, but a Burrow sidesteps and avoids the Ice Blast. But look who sneaks in from behind. It's the little dirty Ditya moving in and popping off the Searing Arrows. Gets the 1 swift kill. Ohio shows up, drops down the Chrono. It is going to be on to 2. Can they get the finish for General? Oh, a Shallow Grave is going to be there and keeps him alive. Can he make it away and create the space? Does get a Burrow off for Mushi. Can they help finish him off? They can. Dendi steps in with a Starstorm and will get it done and gets the follow-up kill. Navi looking to completely take over this game number 1 of Best of 3 series. Finishes with Ditya getting a killing spree, and we're not done yet. So Nico gets another one.
Oh, and they're going to
take it down. It's going to be a 5-man wipe with a track to sprinkle on top of this beautiful and delicious Navi cake. He does make a valiant jump over, but it's not going to be good enough. Dendi gets that one. He gets a killing spree, and Navi are up and above at 14-6.
Woo! 4 or 5 track kills there. But
oh, man. They are going to be spotted, though. General in pursuit goes for the Burrow, and they will get the quick assassination, taking out Captain 343 on the back lines. Are they done there, though? Man, look at all the damage that Dig is able to pump out, but look at the counterplay. 3-man Chrono, Sleight of Fist, but no real damage follow-up is going to be there by FNATIC. But now moving in is going to be Mushi with the Eclipse, and he's going to be able to blow up Suneko. General follows up, though, with a huge Epi himself, and they're going to get the cleanup of Mushi. Meanwhile, they move back over. Mid-1, orchid it up. He gets a kill, but he will lose his own life for it. Navi still getting out the better end of this fight, and with a follow-up that looks like could be happening here on the Tier 2. Gets forced back into safety, and they allow 343 to make a nice little jump to the high ground. General says, no, you're not going anywhere. Jumps in with a Burrow strike, but they still won't get the finish yet. Meanwhile, over, DJ going to get hit with a track, turnaround Eclipse. A lot of damage for Ditya. Grave, but a beautiful follow-up. Chrono comes out from Ohio to lock him in place, but the turnaround play from General. Oh, what an epicenter right into the heart of FNATIC, and does force him back. No one to go down except for 343, but there's going to be the follow-up takedown of the AA. Can they get Mushi? Dendi wants him. Old rivals of Dota going toe-to-toe, and it's going to be Dendi who gets the last shot in the ass right there and takes him down.
yeah, they do have the Ethereal Blade now for Dendi, though, so he's actually enormous.
Yes.
His damage potential, his
Sleight
damage
of
burst.
Fist, Age of Steel. Do we believe? He went for it, but it was a bit early. Okay, Ohio says, I'm here now, boys.
Oh,
what are you
no.
going to do, Ohio?
Ohio.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Jumps right in, eats the Eth Blade, gets hit with a Starstorm. He was there. He was feeling it. He went in, but it was too late. And then at that point, he was already committed, and it was just unfortunately too awkward.
Yeah, awkward would definitely be the word to use.
Oh, no. Now there is no Chronosphere to worry about here if you're Navi. You have an Aegis. You have an extra life. Let's take a tier 2 and let's try to do some work inside the base. What's happening? FNATIC falling apart. Tried to go for a TP, didn't make it out. Oh no! Jumps right into the support, which leads to a double stun in General. A victory epi, it feels like, right on top of it.
Yep. Ditya has a Mithril Hammer, so more than likely the BKB, but still leaving his options open for the Deso.
Long burrow, catches
Mid one.
on mid one with the Orchid follow-up. Dendy says, I'll finish it, jumps right in, hits him with a Starstorm combo and takes him down. Epi's going to be committed here from General, and that's going to force FNATIC back. General connects with the burrow strike here for Ohio. Can they finish him off before he time walks? Yes, they can. They'll take him down, and Navi might have just put the nail in the coffin, but here comes Mushi back from the dead, back from that arrow connection, steps in with the Eclipse. BK beat up, but still doesn't have enough firepower to finish anyone off. It's all mitigated between Navi, and it's not going to do enough. Mushi still, though, like a warrior, wants to stand and fight, but ultimately he will fall. He goes down for the second time now, and this looks to be the mid laner rack secured for Navi.
Yeah, should probably be GG's call too.
Okay, though. FNATIC, as mentioned, never say die. They look to take a big fight here deep into Navi territory to catch him by surprise if possible. 343 commits him with the smoke, but he falls just as fast as he dishes out that smoke. And now the rest of FNATIC could already be on the desperate lead out, but it's not going to be happening. General's there. Huge epicenter connected. Chrono going to be dropped by Ohio. A valiant one at that, but still not going to be enough. They can't get anyone from Navi down, and they're not going to get anyone. Arcel gets off the grave and stays alive. FNATIC lose 4 already.
Not playing versus Navi, especially the way that they played this game, it's not possible to make it to that point.
Boom. Blasted. And
Yeah,
that
GG.
will do it. FNATIC throw in the towel, and Navi will take game number 1 of this lower bracket final best of 3.
So it looks like Seneco's trying to go for a courier snipe again, but it's not there.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, we see Dendy feeling frisky here, moving in deep for Ohio because he's got Art Style by his side, hits him up with the nuke. And can they burst him down? Caustic is going to be good enough. Dendy with the first blood. But a lot of their heroes can really benefit it. Okay, Ohio's dead.
They caught him in the creep wave, I guess.
Yeah. They just got jumped.
Whoa, Mushi, you are
Whoa.
way too
Mushi,
far up
there's
right
a
now.
tier 1
What
there
the-
above you. You can't be so far south now, can you? We've been seeing this a couple times from FNATIC through this tournament. Maybe a bit of overzealous behavior, and Mushi's going to get punished for it. Dendy happy to kind of hop on board with that. Burrow's right in for DJ. Does he know that 2 other FNATIC members are right then and there? It's not going to stop him. They get the quick, swift kill, taking out DJ, and now comes mid 1. He's back. He's like, okay, there's action here now. He charges on forward, pops the RP, and says, I want Dendy blood, and takes him out. Man, he'd been waiting a while. It's like the first time mid 1 came in, he was disappointed nobody was there, and the second something broke out, he's like, I'm coming back, boys. It's the Void. He goes for an admirable setup, but then that's the Sand King waiting in the pocket and able to pull out a counterplay. We'll see if we're going to have it again. Meanwhile, bottom lane, mid 1 going to get netted up, commits in with the skewer and the RP, all for Chen, and Chen's like, no real problem here, but then he does go down. General, though, jumps on in like a party, drops down the Starstorm, and quickly walks away with a double kill, making it well worth it for Navi, boys. Yeah, he's off to an all-star start on his Alchemist right now.
Seneco.
Oh, so Nego's been spotted. 343 had been parked in that spot for quite a while, and he's not catching Pokemon. He's looking to catch a bounty hunter here. Pops out the dust, but they can't quite get the finish, and here comes the turnaround play. Dendy, beautiful connection with a 2-man burrow strike. They're tracked up, and their money waiting for Navi if they can get these kills. There's a nice smoke, but it's not going to stop him. Mid 1 tries desperately to commit a defensive RP, but that's not going to be good enough either. It's looking like a possible disaster again here. At least get some extra vision. Uh-oh, we got an epi charging up from Dondo. Moves on in, gets the burrow connection from Mushi, but did he bite off more than he can chew here? It looks like he may have. He ends up going down. Mushi barely alive, able to make it back and away, while Ohio commits on forward with the Chrono. Meanwhile, on the outskirts, mid 1 pops off the Shockwave nuke damage. Can they get the finish for Dendy? Yes, they can. Suddenly we see FNATIC win a fight their way. FNATIC, though, mid lane will look for an objective trade. Arrow connects on the Void. Navi begin to rotate in. Can they burst down this Void? No, they got a smoke screen to stop Dendy from doing anything, and then they quickly pop off the Chrono here. Can they burst him down? Hand of God and the mech is going to be good enough to keep him alive and well, and now they'll look for the follow finish. Tracked up Ohio, set to go down, will go down, and meanwhile they also clean up little DJ's Rubik. Now Mushi desperately slithering
they're gonna
away,
clean this fight up.
but they're going to get everybody here. Mid 1 says, get the hell away from Mushi, and shoves him to the low ground, hands over his own life for Mushi, while Mushi is going to be able to TP away to safety, but FNATIC have already lost 3.
Potential.
Ohio is parked inside the trees here, hoping to set up a good Chrono, waiting for the jump in from Dendy. Dendy, though, already forced out, and Ohio got caught right in the mix. I don't know if an arrow hit him or not, but he walked right into a stun or something.
What happened? I think it was an arrow, right?
Yeah, I think he leapt right into an arrow, and he goes down right away.
He had like a 2 or 3 man chrono, and then he just
It would have been
stunned and died instantly.
Dendy also just forced out from that situation so quick. I don't even know if it would have been a big Chrono, but anything would have been better than eating an arrow on the way in, though.
Yeah, Octarine now finished up from Ditchera. He's pretty much unkillable.
And you're just like, we gotta go in, and then you fall face forward. Meanwhile, Navi continue their siege. Tier 3 in jeopardy. Dendy decides to make the move. Jumps on in for Ohio. He gets taken down along with General. Popping out the Starstorm. Mid one says, I'm going to shove you right back in the fountain, you son of a gun! Tries to take him down, but he's got the Ghost Scepter, and it keeps him alive.
Oh my
He actually
God,
walks out, and it seems like he may be able to live, but no, finally they're able to bring down his Aegis. Meanwhile, an absolute chaotic fight to break out here on the back-end side. It looks like they will be losing art style as Mushi and company trek on forward, but Dendy responds with the Epi and is able to quickly take down Little Ohio on his buyback play. Base structures. All the meanwhile. Shove back onto Ditya.
It's like, oh, we got him back here, but uh-oh.
Yep. Got the stolen cog, but it's like,
Oh,
did
Mushi.
we bring him back to kill him, or did we bring him back to kill us faster? It's feeling like the latter, unfortunately.
Mushi's still very survivable, though.
Here goes FNATIC's YOLO play here now.
Yeah, last effort from FNATIC
YOLO
here.
play.
But then Navi knows.
Hello, everybody. They just casually rock right in the middle of FNATIC. Are they even suspecting it? Ohio makes the jump. He wants to go for Dendy, catches him with the chrono here. Mushi trying to help out, but they don't have that firepower, and they can't get it done. Mushi tries to follow up with a Stone Gaze. Are Navi going to get caught out by it? Artstyle maybe. Forced to the low ground? No, he's actually just forced within the trees. They still spot him out, and they will still shoot him down. Meanwhile, mid one shoves General to the low ground now. Ohio in pursuit gets him off with a time dilation. Mid one surrounds Dendy. FNATIC might be able to get some good money their way. But Didyara, the big man, the beast here, is the one who still stands strong, and he's happy to just shrug on forward. And he's going to chop on down little DJ like he's nuttin'. We'll do so.
It's like the best farming build
Yeah,
as a first item.
absolutely.
But you're also very susceptible.
Yeah, not often shown in competitive play. Yeah. Definitely not often shown late game in competitive play.
Yep. We do the chrono. Catches Suneko.
Catch Suneko. Get that bounty hunter down. Can
Mushi's
they do
dead,
it?
though.
Yeah, but everyone else in the back line is dead. General leapt up and over the chrono and out from danger. And now is going to be the final result here, as they will be able to shrek them down. Mid one gets off his big RP and his big charge, but he charges right into his own demise, and that's going to be game. FNATIC get 5-man wipe there at the end, and even after the Megas, they wanted to fight it out. Now it's over. High fives all around. Navi have done it. They're going to be going into the grand final, and they will face Secret in a best of 5 coming up soon.
Yep. They look pretty good. They're happy.